Okay, I've got an excerpt from chapter 8. Sally is going to meet a lady that has a great effect on her life. It takes place down at Ocean City at her Aunt Sally and Uncle Bill's house with her cousin Billy. And she meets Billy's Aunt Viv. The biggest thing that happened that summer was a week later. Billy's Aunt Viv hit town like a hurricane. Well, that's what Granny Annie said. Aunt Sally was cooking dinner when a lady came to the door and yelled, "Hey in there, ding dong, it's the Avon lady." Aunt Sally laughed and turned the stove down low and said, "Well, don't just stand there, come on in. How about supper with us?" The lady came inside and hugged and kissed Aunt Sally and turned to Uncle Bill with her hands on her hips and yelled, "Well, you gonna give your big sister a hug and a kiss?" Uncle Bill just grinned and said, "Wash that crap off your face first." The lady did something I had never seen a grown-up do before. She pulled her mouth wide, stuck her tongue out, and crossed her eyes at him. I laughed so hard I had to run for the bathroom. I could hear her yelling at Uncle Bill. "Crap! Crap! This crap paid for my house and my car and these clothes, Buster, and is putting my baby girl through college. This crap has made me the regional sales director for Avon in D.C., Northern Virginia, and Southern Maryland. The only crap I see around here is that stuff between your ears." I came out of the bathroom and watched her grab Uncle Bill and kiss him. Then she yelled, "Where's the brat?" Billy was trying to sneak into his room. He looked scared. "There he is!" And she almost jumped across the room and grabbed him and started kissing him all over his face while he screamed, "No! What do you mean, no? Don't you love me no more?" And kissed him even more. He finally got away from her. He had lipstick all over his face. "Boy, look at all those kisses," she said. "The girls are going to see those and want to give you even more." "Mom!" Billy ran over to Aunt Sally and she started to wipe his face with a dish towel while she laughed. Then the lady was in front of me. She looked like a movie star in the magazines at the beauty parlor, only bigger and strong. She had big shoulders and lots of muscles on her arms. She picked me up and held me at arm's length and turned me this way and that way and said, "You must be what's her name's kid." "No, ma'am," I said. "I belong to Aunt Sally in the summer." She looked surprised and said, "Well, I stand corrected. And I like you already. You can call me Aunt Viv." Then she kissed me the way she kissed Billy, and I started laughing again. She flipped me under her arm, and pulled a chair out from under the table, plopped me onto her lap, and leaned back on the chair legs and made it creak. "When do we eat?" Aunt Sally laughed some more. "Soon," she told her. "How long are you in town for?" 2 weeks. I'm staying at Mom's. It'll be the first vacation I've had in years, but with my promotion, I'll finally be able to take some time off for myself." During supper, Uncle Bill reached over and squeezed her arm. She smacked his hand away. "Don't you worry, Buster. I can still beat you at arm wrestling. The YWCA in Georgetown has a pool, and I use it every evening." "Did you get all those muscles from swimming?" I asked her. She laughed. "Yep. You know how to swim?" "No, ma'am." She looked at Billy. "How about him? Teach them Bayside, not the ocean. Tomorrow morning, then. I'll come over with Mom and get him in training. They'll be as good as Johnny Weissmiller in a week and swimming the channel in 2. When Aunt Sally tucked me in that night, I asked, "Is Aunt Viv a good swimmer?" Aunt Sally snorted. "She sure is. She swam on the American Olympic team in 1936. I didn't know what that was, but it sounded important. "Did she win?" Aunt Sally kissed me goodnight. "You can ask her all about it in the morning."